Hunger Games, Mockinjay, Part 2. Um, I'm not a fan of this kind of motion picture, but it's a phenomenon. It has been appreciated, caused a sensation, success, box office, public, critics too, to some extent, up to a point, well, a couple. That's about all I think you need to know in terms of my opinion, if it's worth anything. From here on, it's off topic. So, warning, disclaimer, spoiler alert, don't watch. Change channels. Up to a point, Lord Couple. That's from Scoop by Divine Evelyn Wall. Divine as an author, I understand as a man who was snobbish and well, unlikable for some people. Anyway, in Scoop, we have the proprietor, we have the owner of the Daily Beast newspaper, and he was asking questions, and people, his right-hand man, something, was telling him when that was the truth, definitely Lord Cup. But then when it was falsity, a lie, fake news, up to a point, Lord Cup, he wasn't able to tell him, no, that's not up to a point. So up to a point, this is marvelous motion picture. I'm not crazy about it. That's all. On the other hand, of course, a brilliant cast. Jennifer Lawrence, vibrant, not in the top form showed in American Hustle. I understand she was unhappy. Amy Adams anyway it was very hard to work with David Russell. I understand he's being obnoxious. George Clooney wanted to beat him on Three Kings. So the problem with the American Hustle was that the male leads were paid way more than female actors. So if I have this correct. But to me, it's not the form shown there. It's not, of course, Silver Lining Playbook. But of course, nobody can keep it up. There is in psychology such a phenomenon, again, such a thing, which is called regression to the mean. Let's not get into that. Jennifer Lawrence, Woody Harrelson, Julianne Moore, Donald Sutherland as the absolute evil, and this dystopian. So there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Hamlet, and there's much more to quote along those lines. Mind is its own place, it can make heaven out of hell, and so on, and hell out of hell. A point being, we can learn from this dystopia how to cope with reality, which is getting ever more absurd to me. We can also say, if negative, well, come on, I have this overall look at me, because maybe electing Trump again next year. The war in Middle East, Israel trying to eliminate, crush Hamas, which makes sense to me. That's the turning against Israel because they're pounding and trying to get to those monsters, Hamas. Hiding in hospitals between civilians, using civilians as shields, Hamas. So what's that? To conclude with the film, one of my best to ever. If it comes to counting and counting, maybe I'm on top 1,000. But not overwhelming, not for me.